You get nicks and beavers. Isn't that what everybody wants? Thank you for the reminder to hydrate, Bio. I mean, we do need wet beavers, but let's see here. Can these beavers get where I need them to be? Maybe. I don't know how we'll get there. It's not cake this time. Hello, Comical, and how are you? Cake is not streaming today. I'm streaming today. Though if Cake had her way, they probably would have been streaming today. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can get my beavers across here. I think this will work, actually. I mean, we basically are, yeah. Apparently, nobody can tell the difference between us. So we must be the same. I don't think we do either, but all right. Actually, I should have done that a little differently. Denial isn't just a river in Egypt. No worries, that's on the menu. Um, Egypt, Pharaoh. That's another city sim that I would love to play. It's an older one, but we I do have it. I have it. Alden, hello and welcome in. I do have Pharaoh and Cleopatra, as well as Zeus and Poseidon, and I am looking forward to playing those, but I am having a little trouble getting them to show up on my monitor. Mostly because my entire computer system goes apeshit when I try to load them. I would make an excellent Pharaoh. I would be benevolent in everything. All right, beavers, let's get a move on. No, they've already got a path up. They're just not doing the thing yet. Okay. Gotta wait for them to be. They gotta get beavering. Oh, there they go. Look. Look, there they go. No, no, I lied. They're going the wrong way. Let's speed them up. Well, I definitely need to fix that. That's a problem. Wow, that's a terrible pathing. That is terrible pathing. Whoa. I don't know what drugs I was on, but that is some seriously shitty pathing right there. You know what? Okay. Let's get these picked up. And then I will put the road back. I don't know what drugs I was on, but it was apparently very good drugs. Or bad drugs, as the case may be. I mean, I need some more. I don't know what the hell. I shouldn't be sharing until I, I have enough of them. Let's see. But my goal was to play a little Timberborn and show you guys what I had done with this city. So I decided to modify a bunch of stuff. The bad water, which is basically toxic water, was coming from over here and came down, and then it was coming over this spillway here and into my good water. And I was like, well, let's not do that. So I bombed a tunnel for it straight out the side here. Let me show you her. I'm doing all right. How are you, Alden? So I bombed a tunnel straight out the side for the bad water. Now let's put the earth back here. Oh, geez. Peaks of your mom, huh? Yep. Got it. I am working on a mine. I am working on the bad water rig. You know, once I fix it. You'll trade me a blue one for a pink one, huh? And let's see, what else am I doing here? I've got all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Miko. Appreciate the share. All right, let's see here. Ooh, there we go. There we go. They're doing the beaver things. I started with some automation. The contamination sensor triggers when this thing senses contamination. So the bad water, when the bad water comes through, it is going to trigger. This shows what it's triggering here. So you see these sluice gates will close instead of being open. All of these will close so that the bad water doesn't come in. I did not. I have come far. I have come far. And this one will close, so limiting the water. This one stays closed because I now have this automation system set up to pump water in to keep the water level perfect, to be exactly where it needs to be. So this sensor is a depth sensor, so it measures the depth of the water. And when it triggers the threshold, it turns this on. Now, I also have another one over here. I decided to fill in this pit here. It does, it all makes sense. So this is another depth sensor, and this is a water pump in. When the contamination sensor goes off, I lose access to pretty much every water pump up here. This one will be able to pump for a very short time before it closes off. This one won't. This one can pump for a bit before it runs out of water, but that's why I built this pond over here, basically. It's completely closed off from the rest of the water, so I can easily have water sources for my beavers, so my beavers can stay wet. My beaver needs to stay wet. Wet beavers are happy beavers, okay? So, and a drought is approaching. Well, that won't really do much. A drought won't do much, but it's an emergency source of water. And then I filled this one up. This basically I also bombed. So the water came in here. It had one water source in here. You always gotta have a wet beaver. So the water came in here and it went down this path and out, and that was it. That was all the water I had. So what I did was bomb a pathway so that it came under here, under there, and then I raised the water level a bit with a couple of dams here. See? And then this already had a tunnel through to here. And then I just blocked off that so it wouldn't run out there. And I raised the water level here again. So we had lots of water and put it down this way. So all of this is now green. And this is where I am growing all of my wood that I need because my beavers love hardwood. My beavers love a long, thick hardwood. So you gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta have a place for it to grow, you know? So this is so my beavers have everything they need. So lots of stuff. I've been working. I'd say I've been doing a little off-camera mining, except we all know how that works. I swear, the wind doesn't like run in this game like ever. There's like never wind. So, unfortunately, my grist mill is like never running, which is a damn shame. This is a dirt excavator. So now I have dirt. I don't entirely know what I'm doing with it yet, but I did find some dirt. I mean, you gotta do some off-camera mining. Gotta do some off-camera digging. Gotta dig around, you know? And this, you know, the beavers like a nice Lido deck so they can get wet and rub themselves. Yep, see, you can see them rubbing themselves. Like, it's right there. They get in, they rub themselves, they get out, they get off the deck. This water pump also starts pumping water during contamination. And I mean, there are so many jokes, and they're made right there for me. I didn't even have to work on it. So this pump also triggers, it's currently paused, but it triggers when the contaminated water comes through. Drought, I don't really have too much way to handle drought just yet. So we're going to see the water level is going to drop and completely disappear in some of these, but we will work on it here. I can close these off and they may stay for a little while longer, but I do. You gotta have a really good pump for the beavers. You gotta make the beavers happy. Gotta make the beavers happy. So currently my food sources are grilled chestnuts, grilled potatoes, grilled spatterdock, spatterdock, This is supposed to accept wood, logs, but I am out of wood. I am out of wood. This is a problem. That's supposed to also hold wood. I am out of wood. Alright. We'll see if that holds water in there for a while. Yeah, you can see the water stopped. I don't think that's gonna help me, is it? There we go. Nyx always needs wood. I am getting nuts finally. Yeah, I'm getting chestnuts. Those are my oak trees. Where are the damn chestnuts? Where are the nuts? Here's the nuts. These guys are producing nuts. Every 8 days, they give me a whole 3 nuts. Every 8 days. I tell you. It's a very disappointing supply of nutting. It's a very disappointing nutting. There's an injured beaver. There's a contaminated beaver. Oh, they're sick. Sick beavers. Okay, well, I should probably maybe not make them go into the bad water. But I've been making them go in the bad water. I'm a terrible person. But it's fine. They're such good beavers. Such good beavers. And I mean, I did help them. So like I did help them because this hut is an herbalist, and the herbalist, when it's able to has all the ingredients it needs more dandelions. It produces. Of course you got to. It produces an antidote to cure the contamination that they're getting contaminated with by going in the bad water. So see, I'm really being very kind and helpful to the beavers. I'm really a very benevolent goddess. I am most benevolent. Yeah, not enough water here to turn my water mills, which means there's no power, which is a problem. I'm still working on it. There's almost no wind. I don't know why, but the wind turbines in this game do not really work. I mean, it could be an antidote. You never know. So, let's see. Let's turn the speed back up because drought is ending. It will be ending in 3/4 of a day. All right, look at that, look at that, look at that. So the next bad water tide, I'm hoping this helps, but I don't think it'll be enough. But I'm so excited. How are you? It's so good to see you. So this is what I've been working on. This is what I've been working on. I've got two statues here. I've got the farmer statue here, and I've got my nurturing mother beaver here. A brazier of bonding, as it were. You just finished your week and today was night shift. Ooh, I bet you are exhausted. Ooh, I get a stretch. Mm. Oh, thank you, comical. I needed a good stretch. Mm. And I get a snacky and hydration. Now you're keeping me wet, not just the beaver. Thank you. Blade, welcome in. How are you? It's so good to see you. That is supposed to hold metal blocks. This one holds wood boards. Cattails. My stretches sound like stretching. I have no idea what's wrong with you people. I have a small warehouse of spattercock. Duck. Spatter duck. Well, so long as everybody knows what they're getting involved in. I think that is a blah, blah. I no, actually, I guess I haven't really listened to my stretches. Why? Okay, now I have to. Um, let's this product right here, which is growing in these fields. It's called, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's called, see if I can make it bigger there. Zoom in here, right there. It's called Spatter Dock. Spatter Dock. But I keep mispronouncing it. It's Spatter Dock, not Spatter Cock. But it is what it is. I totally know what I'm trying to say. It just keeps coming out wrong. Razzmatazz, how are you? It is Beaverville. It's Beaverville. Look at all these. Look at all the beavers. There are beavers running everywhere. Right? There's so many wet beavers. And let me tell you, I think some of the funniest shit in this game, some of the funniest jokes, but I am not old enough to be a grandma. Not yet. Good heavens. So one of the things the game tells you is you need to, where is it? It says build a bush to make your beavers happy. Apparently my beaver needs a bush. Thank you, Paul. You want to be my pog champ? Of course you can. Oh my god, Raz, what? What could have what was that good that you spit out a drink? Let's see. So, yes, I have been having a lot of fun here. So, these are all birch trees. Birch trees grow faster. They grow in 7 days, but in 7 days, you only get one wood. So, what I've been doing is switching out my birch trees for oak trees because in 30 days, I get 8 wood, which I think was better, but I'm not sure. 7 days for 1 wood or 30 days for 8 wood. Oil up always. It was hot, and your friend said it's too hot, even though it's more wet than a MILF at a Backstreet Boys concert outside. I need to open that window. It's wetter than a MILF at a Backstreet Boys concert. Hmm. Yeah, no, I can see that. Actually, I can see that. That's a good one though. Somebody do the math for me. You'd never heard that humidity so accurately described before? I mean that's fair. I don't think I've ever heard the humidity so accurately described either. Do I know when a lady truly glows? Afterglow? No, I guess I don't know when a lady truly glows. The math. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to get the most wood. So every 12 days, a pine tree will give me 2 wood. Every 7 days, a birch tree will give me 1 wood. A maple tree every 28 days gives me 6 wood. And an oak tree every 30 days gives me 8 wood. Thank you, comical. Now I have to listen to me stretch. Oh, I tested your clipping ability, huh? You had to listen to it multiple times to make sure you caught just the right aspect of it, yeah? I think I'm gonna need to plant more trees. I'm gonna need another forestry tower. I think, yeah, I think I can do this. Uh, you had to leave the live and find a way to clip from several minutes ago. Very, very dedicated of you. All right, I'm gonna put a road up here. There we go. And then I'm gonna plant trees. See, oak is the most efficient. I was right. I thought it was the most efficient, but I wasn't sure. A water check. Thank you, Travis. Hello, 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 hello. How are you today? It's all over the room. Mostly oak, some pine, and a very tiny bit of birch. Oh, quick emergency wood. Very smart. Very smart. I see that because it grows so fast. All right, let's make sure I've got all the wood I could possibly need here. There we go. Wood. See, there's plenty of wood. Oh, well, those aren't going to get cut down, are they? Damn it. All right, well, I'm going to remove those. Yep, okay. Then I can put a couple more there. Let's get the right angle here. There we go. See, I inserted the wood, no problem. Right where it needed to be. Wood was thrusting in and out of the warehouse in massive amounts. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. When the oak trees are ready, like I've got wood coming and going, you know? But right now, in the middle of when I have my oak trees ready to harvest, I am distinctly lacking in wood. And it's a problem. I need more wood. The chestnuts, I'm a little disappointed with the nutting. I'm a little disappointed with the nutting. Every 8 days, I only get 3 nuts. It's a very light nutting. I feel like there should be more nuts. Every 8 days, I only get 3 nuts. You beat this right when they added slides. It's been a while. Yeah. I found and re-downloaded Pharaoh and Cleopatra and and ooh, Emperor Rise of the Middle Kingdom. It's been a hot minute since I played it. So I am going to be working on getting those to show up, but given that they are much older video games, I'm having a little trouble getting them to work with my monitor and streaming setup. So I need to play with it a little more. Oh, you liked the Ano? I did not get into those, but they were good. I had a couple more die of old age here. Rajai and Rafofa, they're old, it's fine. Now, what can I do with the dirt? I got all the dirt, but what do I do with the dirt? I mean, come on, this game is the best. This game, the jokes make themselves. It's not like it requires much effort on my part. The beavers are like, I like being wet. I need wet. Okay. Look at this. It's a wet beaver. There's wet beavers over here. There's wet beavers here. There's wet beavers over here stroking themselves. I don't even know what to say here. I mean, we all have our special chairs. Mine is the tub. I have a nice cup tub and I'm enjoying it. Thank you. This is almost spilled. Almost. It needs a lot more treated planks. But, yeah, that's a slow going right now. Treated planks are a bit slow going. Mostly because I need more pine resin. So I'm letting these trees stand to get pine resin. But yeah. I mean, nobody has to be done, Raz. You'll be lurking and listening. No worries. You're going to finish the application. All right. Have fun. I need to figure out how to power the grist mill. Wait, I should be able to power it. I still got to figure out how to make the power go up and over. But I should be able to put a water wheel here. Let's try it. Got enough power for the water wheel? Yes. Yeah, unfortunately, yes, Raz. Every fucking company wants you to upload your resume and then retype the entire thing into each web box. It's so much fun. I'm like, I'm sure there's a way to make this more efficient, but I guess we can go with it. You know what? I am going to... I wish there was a way to move things in this game, but there isn't. I just have to destroy it and then pick up the stuff. I think I should be able to allow it to move things in this. Did I leave myself enough room to access that? Hopefully I did. I would ask why you're looking for a new job, except I remember hearing about how they were working you like a dog, sir. So I do not know. I believe I understand why. Oh, it needs more dandelions. I need more dandelions. I'm gonna need to grow more dandelions. Okay, hang on. Did I put a... What are those things called that do the planting? To plant the things. Dandelion. Where's the dandelion? Need a crop? Dandelions are apparently not crops? Oh, no, they're under trees. Of course they are. Oh, why would they take it personal? That's weird. Why they gotta make things weird? I'm sorry, Raz, that's shitty. Actually, I've been really lucky, so far I'm really happy with my job. I'm really enjoying the work, and I got really lucky. So after finding out that I have to have surgery, I found out my boss was like, not a problem. Not a problem at all. We've we got this. This is not spinning. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if I can fix this. They were all like, no worries, we can get this figured out, and we'll be ready and set, and we'll make sure to either get you working from home or whatever. So I actually got really lucky. I got really lucky. Good job. Good boss. Very happy. I am seriously sorry to hear about that though, Raz, because that is absolute bullshit. You, I can't, you run your ass off. You work your ass off, sir. I just think it's totally improper that they would be dicks about it. Hey, leave Raz's ass alone. Only I get to play with it. Wait, I'm not even allowed to play with it. Damn it! Oh, well, it is what it is. I can build. It just needs 4 dirt. Sweet. Okay. Okay, I've got this. I got this. I just think I figured it out how it worked. I made it. I make it work. I make it work. I mean, it could be done. Why is there water on this screen? Look, the beavers be bumping and grinding in here. Look, see? The beavers be bumping and grinding. Oh, you quite literally just got out of the shower. See, you gotta listen to me when you're naked and wet. It's perfect. It's perfect. I am maxed out on dirt currently, and definitely shy on the amount of why is it not producing water? Power. I know why. Fuck. Okay. Hey, I need more power. All right, let's see if this helps. Will it? I mean, I guess we'll see. You gonna be able to put that other one into play? That'd be great. Do you think we could do that? I need more power! Is the water just too slow, or do I need to bomb more things? I think I need to bomb more things. Oh, got it. It's only a site when it's me, huh? That's interesting. It's an interesting theory. Let's bomb a little more here. We'll just we'll just create a little more water flow here. It'll be fine. Oh, theories need proof. You already had a face reveal. I don't want to hear it, comical. You already had a face reveal. You had my face reveal. I don't want to hear it. Everybody's already seen my face. And Nyx is violent. Yeah. Nyx do be bombing things. Let's blow it up. Nyx is like Klee. Nyx is like Klee. Mother, I crave violence. Oh, duck and cover, Twitch. Duck and cover. There are ads incoming. Oh, if you think that was a good face, you should have seen my O face. I mean, never mind. Raz. Oh God. Oh God. Raz, I'm so glad you read. The job title has a maximum number of characters. Your last job title of Senior Electrical Failure Analysis Engineer got shortened to Senior Electrical Failure Anal. I hope there's not a ton of electrical in there. but failed anal with electrical just seems like a bad it seems like a bad night. I'm just saying. You might have gotten the interview because they have questions. They had questions, all right. Oh, Lordy. Is it time to make things go boom? I think it's time to make things go boom. I mean, you probably would have gotten the interview, though. So that's getting your foot in the door. I mean, if you were trying to get your foot in the door. Rather than your cock and... Never mind, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Even Twitch would ban me for that one. Except your cock in the ass. I'm smooth. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. We're just gonna blow things up now. It's much safer. Boom. I do love making things explode. Now, did I get any more? No. Of course not. Why? Am so mad. Ooh, bad tides here. Okay, watch. So you see the bad tide coming through. that sensor goes red, and it should have closed off. Yep. Yep. Let's see, which else did it close off? Should have closed off basically everything. There. 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 Okay, good. Everything is closed off. So we are protected from the bad tide. And this guy should start pumping. He should start pumping. Pump the water. Look at him. He's being a good pump. This guy should be able to pump water for a little while, but not very long, because bad water is going to slow his ass down. You know, I don't think I'm going to be able to do much with this unless I change all of these to the floodgates. Ugh, it makes me so sad. All right. Maybe. But then I lose my pathway across. All right. Well, I guess we're just going to lose that pathway. And change it all to floodgates. Not that they'll be very useful for this particular bad tide, but they'll be good later. All right, there we go. I know, we could watch the other guy pump. He's much better than a one pump chump. Look at him. Look at him. He could do better. See, look at him. He pumping. I'm very proud of this big boy pump. I think he could probably... I don't think a one pump chump could handle Nyx. Definitely not. Definitely not. No. I mean, not unless I never wanted to know what an O-face looked like again. I mean, if I didn't want to know what one looks like, it would be fine. I need... There. That should get them in there so that they can do that. You want to know what one looks like? Well, you'd have to look at yourself in the mirror. Well, now I'm going to have to listen to myself stretching. Comical. I'm going to have to listen to myself stretch. Ah! Look at this shit. Fuck me to tears. They killed my fucking crops. Building a contamination barrier. See how those bitches like it now. My poor contaminated crops. There we go. Delayed ads, huh? All right, you should be back now from ad hell. I apologize for those ads interrupting our fun, but you know how it goes. My strict goal here in the future is to have a day where we can play like just a bunch of city builders and hop around to them, but unfortunately we we may not be able to do that until I get this figured out and worked out. And I am having some issues getting my computer to work properly. Because my computer is like, haha, that game is older than I am. Oh god. I have to work with a game that's so old. It remembers when computers were bricks, basically, yes. And so I need to get it all fixed. But it will happen. It will happen eventually. Alright. Plant trees faster, fuckhead. Why is this... I even bombed it out and it's still not... Why is it not working? Why is the water wheel not working? You know what? You know what? There. Let's do it that way. That should raise the water level enough that it should be moving fast enough to work. Right? That's how that works, right? It had better be. Why is it not producing power? Thank you for the head pats, Coleman. Thank you so much. I need them. All right. Let us see if we can make the water wheel spin. Too far. Now is it too far? How about that? There we go. Now they're being good little beavers. There we go. We got this. Okay. My snacky tonight. I stopped off at Costco today and did the Costco shopping. And I picked up some Dubai pudding that was there. Like, should I have? No. Did I anyway? Yeah. Is it good? Actually, it's pretty good. I feel like it needs more of the crispies, but the crispy bits are my favorite part. Who's surprised that I like crunchy and hard in my mouth? Who's surprised I like hard? Anybody? Anybody? Not me. I do like it good and firm, you're right. And nothing wrong with treating me once in a while. Well, I raised the water level and I'm still having issues. Ugh. The water does not flow. The water is too slow. How do I speed the water up? How do I speed the water up? I don't actually know. An adjustable flow rate, a throttling valve. That may be what I need. I need a throttling valve. Let's build a throttling valve. All right, we've got a throttling valve. Let's see if that allows me to control the flow. What if I limit the flow, would that make it go faster? I don't quite know how it's going to work. So we're going to find out and play with it once it's built. Okay. I mean, I could narrow the channel. I do have the means of doing that now. I want these, yeah. There we go. You know, I've been accused of a lot of things, but asked to tighten the channel isn't one of them. But I guess we could do that. Though if I do that, I don't know if the water is going to get all the way over here. Though I could curve it in a little faster on this side. Just don't know if that's going to work. Treated planks. Yeah, that's going to be the hard part. I definitely need more treated planks. I mean, I have... Oh, that's maple syrup. Well, that's not resin. I need a storage tank for resin, I think. Let's see. Can I hold resin? Antidotes, catalyst, extract, biofuel, maple syrup, water, bad water. Well, that's not gonna do what I wanted it to do. I can, however, put a storage thing right here. And have it hold the antidote. There we go. Look at that. I figured it out. So those were running and now they just stopped. Oh, I just paused it. Haha. So the water is running pretty quick. Over here, the water seems to be running very slow. I'm wondering if that's the problem. Yeah, yeah, I was building those the wrong way. But Bio thinks if I narrow the channel, I'll get more power. I guess we shall see. Alright, they're building it. In the real world, that's how it works, yeah. Right? So it only cares if you've been with the government or with the DoD in the last 2 years. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's usually another spot where they ask about being a veteran. Most of them anyway. Of course, depends on where you're submitting your applications online or if you're doing it directly through the company. The companies are always different. Yeah, I'm gonna need to fix these because, of course, I put the arrows in the wrong direction. And if it works in real life, let's see what we can do here. There. Let's try it that way. See if that helps. He's trying to make cattail crackers, which you could do if you could get cattail flour, which you can't do because my grinding doesn't have any power. I need a powerful grinder. Vibrator. I need a powerful vibrator. That's it. No. What is that called? It turns and it grinds things. A mill. That's it. My mill needs power. Yeah, you can tell it's a DoD contractor, right? Sibian, that's it. That's the one I need. That's my favorite. I need one of those. Right. Some more bombs, just because I can. Because I can. See, my beavers always build the bombs first. They know me. They know I need the. They know I need bombs. Explosives are always the right answer. All right. When it's on, it'll go all the way up in its contamination sensor. Contamination sensor, perfect. That should protect this. You know what? I actually don't need that one. I can destroy that one. And then make sure they pick up all the things. Yes, yes. Did you pick up all the things? You did not. There. Get those. And then I will put dirt here. There we go. Look at that. Oh, and I need one of these contamination barriers. There we go. Now, I actually don't need all those contamination barriers now because they shouldn't get any bad water in here. Shouldn't. I mean, you're the one who went to play Overwatch. I'm just saying. One application done. Good job. I think I did so many when I was searching for my job. But it, it was exhausting. So many. It was number 8 in the last day and a half. That's a lot. But hopefully it will turn out well for you. Hopefully you'll get a good job that you like. You don't have, crazy people. You don't you don't give any more fucks. Smart move. Bad tide incoming in the next 3 days. I am still waiting for these fucking things to spin. God. Bless America. Come on. It's too far from the district. You're too far from the district. Yes, please. Please. I already have that lower. And lower. So where are all of my treated planks going? I mean, even I don't know at this point. And to get the required materials. Where am I making treated planks at? Got a battery storing power over here. Here. Printing. Smelter. Lumber mill is making planks. Lumber mill, paper mill, gear, lumber mill, smelter, explosives factory. Because what should you have right next to the paper mill? An explosives factory. Another explosives factory. There's the wood workshop right here. See, he's right there. He is out of pine resin. So the real issue here is a lack of pine resin. I see, I see. A Sibian field service engineer. That would be the job. It's best to repair things after observing the machine operating. It's the best way to determine what went wrong, isn't it? It is the best way. Or what went right. It's also the best way to determine what went right. You know? The lack of pine resin is indeed a sticky situation. I know, I got all that wood and no wood goo. I'm telling you, the nutting in this game is absolute shit. I only get 3 nuts every 8 days. With all these trees. It's not enough nut. I need more nuts. I definitely need more nuts. I feel like the nutting is very low. All that wood and only 3 nuts. I know. It's very, very depressing. Alright, that has logs in it and it's full. Well, that's good actually. That has planks. Wood. More. No, that's wood. That's metal. Ugh, I need more. You need to change to identify as a tree. Got it. Alright, light went red. Closed. Closed. Automation system is working. It's working. Other than the fact that I forgot to make sure it can't flow out. Yeah. Okay. Well, Yeah, fine, everything fine. Forgot to make sure it couldn't flow out. Mistakes were made. It's fine. You identify with the cuck tub? Thank you, Cake. I remember. I'm making good choices in everything today. I'm not using these, so I think that I will change these out to be floodgates. Yeah, we'll do that. That should work just fine. There we go. No storage space available. Well, that explains a lot. Now I need that there. Alright, but will it let me build the rest of these is the question. You had the most fun designing big water systems. I'm still trying to understand their water systems, but like I'm going to figure it out. Like at first I didn't even think about filling some of these, and then I was like, ooh, I'm gonna fill them. Yeah, and shunting away the the bad water. Like I had initially not thought things through as clearly as I should have. And oh nice. I had initially blocked off this one, so I had built the bad water dome over it, which was great. That was great. I had the bad water dome. No, I had a bad water dome over this one, and then I built the this bad water rig on this one, and I had no bad water coming down here. So I wasn't picking up any of these weren't generating power, these weren't pulling bad water, and I was like, oh, I definitely made a mistake. Mistakes were made. But yeah. I just needed to think it through, apparently. Oh, looks like this guy is just about finally done getting all of the scrap metal out of here. I will move his ass over here. Have him collect that stuff next. Once he's done, we'll do that. The bad water dome was nice to block off a bad water source, but blocking off both bad water sources was going to be a problem. So I decided to collect all the bits and pieces of the one and move it. And I can't move it, obviously. They don't let you move things in this game, which I am still disappointed about. But I was able to collect everything that I could collect. And then there. And then I'm working on building this. Hopefully it'll be done soon. It looks like it needs another 49 treated blanks, and then it'll be done. I'm still waiting on treated blanks over here. I just started playing around with the automations, and I'm really liking it. But it's still, there's still a lot to learn. There is a lot of ways to automate in here, and I saw that it's got like all of the I don't even know what some of it is. Some of this automation I'm still trying to figure out. The flow sensor, I'm assuming, is what will figure out this issue over here and whether or not these automate. I've got a chronometer, which does it based on time of day, weather station, power meter, a population counter, resource counter. The resource counter, I at least figure I know how to use that. Basically, when resources get low, then I start harvesting it, but wow, over a month without running out of water. That's great. Yeah, this one won't last that long, but it'll come close. It's actually very deep. Here, let me show you. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes all the way down. It goes all the way down. All the way. It's like I had my legs lengthened. They go all the way up now. Those go all the way down. Yeah. It goes all the way down. We do want to automate these. Automate with the contamination sensor on, off. There we go. That way it should close off the water to stay in here and still be protected. And yes, we are still replanting from the last bad tide that just ended. Hey, there we go. Look, 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 look. Hey. Fucking finally. Must have got some resin from somewhere. Sweet. Yeah, yep. Got some resin from these trees right here. Excellent. Resin will help. There we go. Okay. Excellent. We're so close. And then I can start playing with these and try and get an idea of what they actually do. I do love playing with things that I shouldn't. I desperately love playing with things that I shouldn't. Hello, Docky, and welcome back. I desperately enjoy playing with things that I shouldn't. There we go. Much better. That should be close enough to get taken care of. Yes, I can do that. I think we will build pine trees. Yep, and then... No. They should be oak trees. There we go. Which will be my oak forest over here. Okay, well, some of these clearly aren't going to work. They're too far away from the water. There we go. We'll let those ones go down, and then we'll be focusing our attentions on the ones that we can grow and play with. You love oak? It's a beautiful type of wood. I also love oak. It's a nice hardwood. You're missing 25 points to reach gold 3. Ooh, nice. Good luck. Should be there soon. I mean, as long as it's been around long enough to legally drink in the US, it's fair game. I like this rule. I like this rule. I mean, you must be at least 18 to ride this ride. And by this ride, I mean me. But I prefer 21. 21 is much better. 18 feels way too young. Oh, I love cherry. The color of cherry is so pretty. Ooh, 30 is definitely more my speed. Definitely. Do I get additional points on the resume for the ride if I double the minimum? Yes. Definitely. Definitely get more points. The older you are, the more points you have. It all works out in the end. Yeah, look at all those dandelions. Where do you submit application number 9? Might as well. You're on a roll for applying for things. I know, right? Right. Oh, goodness. I'm so sleepy. Oh, it's almost time for bed. I'm gonna go curl up. Alright, we need to move this guy. Sorry, sir. It's time to move your station. We're gonna move you right over here. Water. Thank you for the water check. Put that there, and then I will build the scrap metal scavenger. All right, scavenger, go scavenge. Excellent. Thorns. An impenetrable obstacle that also blocks irrigation and contamination. It's difficult to demolish and can injure those who attempt it. Must be built on the ground. High chance of injury. It's no nature's bounty, only its anger. You worked 8 to just a bit before you got on? Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I would also refuse to let my Saturday be all work, but my Saturday was all work, just, homework instead of, you know, work. You know what I mean? I went to visit my dad in the hospital. He got septic, so he ended up in the hospital. He's doing all right. He should be released in another couple of days. Was forced overtime. Yeah, see, I don't believe in forced overtime. Sorry. I'm not a fan of forced overtime. So, visited my dad in the hospital. He is recovering slowly. And he will be okay. He just I mean, between the infection and cancer and um everything, we know that we're looking at the end here, but so long as he's not unhappy, miserable, and, doing badly, I'd I'd like him to have a little more time before I have to say goodbye. He I didn't even meet he is not my biological dad. He is my stepdad, and I was very blessed to have him in my life. He was a great guy. He is a great guy. He's an amazing man. I'm absolutely in awe. He is one of the people in my life who made me realize that really good guys are a thing, and they're still out there. It's what made me trust men again. So, you all have an amazing Nix who likes men instead of dates only women, because I had an amazing stepdad in my life. So, he was so good. No matter what was going on, he was always there for me, and I appreciated that. So, I am a Nix that dates both now instead of just women. All right, let's see if I can increase the flow. Do I want the flow unlimited, or do I want to limit the flow? Wait, okay. I narrowed it. Did you see that? That raised the water levels. Now, if I turn it off, what does that do? I limited the flow. Like, I limited the flow. Oh, I limited the flow too much. It's spreading. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Oh, wait, okay. Wait, did you see it? Okay, hold on. How do I make it do that again? I need to find the happy medium. I saw it spin, fucker. Come on. Do the thing. All right, that does that, which I don't want it to do. Okay. I definitely see it has to have flow to spin. I see what I need to do. I need to narrow this channel a little more then. I think Bio may be right. English isn't your manager's first language, clearly. Yeah, well, fire me then. Yeah, I think that's a good answer. Raz, disappointing kids is painful, isn't it, though? Like, it's heartbreaking. They just do not understand why something is so important. They just don't. All right, this is going to narrow this in. This should work, maybe? One more, let's see here. So I actually want to bomb this open and then narrow down there. Okay, we get to bomb things again. I'm already happier. I get to bomb things. That's always good. All right. We get to bomb things. We're just gonna blow it up. All right, so it needs to be wider, and then it needs to be narrower. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this work. All right, okay. So, what I need to do... All right, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision now. Not enough. See, I got it to go when I narrowed it down so much that it was... All right. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I also need some more bombs up here. There. That way I can build what I need. A stair, step, something. On a bridge. Bridge over troubled waters here, as it were. All the bombs. There we go. All the bombs. Wait, how am I gonna... Yeah, that was... I didn't think that through. I clearly did not think that through very well. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'll temporarily build that, and then I will open it back up. But I gotta be able to get them over here to get to bomb this out. So it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done temporarily. And then we can bomb all the things. There we go. Okay, now we don't need that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Excellent, excellent. All the bombs. Bombs are so satisfying. There we go. There we go. See, look, it's perfect. See, now they can easily access everything, right? Big boom delivery system. See? It's perfect. Yeah, I mean, maybe didn't think that through completely. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I know exactly. We'll go that way. And then we will bomb one more space back here. And take this steps out. And then we'll put the steps right there. That'll be much better. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, my kids are freaking out because apparently the watermelon is leaking all over the table. So the watermelon is peeing. It has exploded. We have a watermelon explosion here. Like I am not kidding, y'all. The watermelon exploded all over the table. My kids are like, "It's peeing! It's going everywhere!" Okay, I'm gonna need to go deal with that. because because of course. I mean, that's just how that works. It's just required. Yeah. Yeah, it exploded. Yeah, they just brought me pictures. It exploded. God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Yeah, there is a watermelon everywhere, y'all. Everywhere. Ah, yes. I mean, that's just the way it goes, right? Your juices are not all over the place. Mine aren't either, but apparently the watermelons are. And I mean, like, all over my table, all over my floor. Like, it literally exploded. Well, these beavers are being very beaverin right now. Look at them. Look at them. They're just like, we got this. We got this. Let's see if they build the rest of that, because if I bomb that, I'm gonna have to block it back in. They expanded pressurized when they get old. I mean, but apparently they do something, because yeah, it just everywhere. Like everywhere. Oh god. I can hear them. They are still panicking. Okay. Well, chat, I'm gonna go help my children clean up, and probably then go to bed, but I'm gonna give one good stretch. And I'm gonna go clean up the mess. If I bomb it, I have to rebuild it. Nyx is American confirmed. So true, so true. Well, I'm gonna go and help my kids and figure out why the watermelon exploded, and hopefully see you all again soon. And then we can have a story time about what I did to break my body so that I have to have surgery. Um Story time will be epic. Yes, it will be. We will blow you up, but we will rebuild you. We'll build you better, stronger, faster than you were before. All right, y'all. Have a lovely evening. I will see you all around soon. Have a good night. Whether you're going to work, going to bed, or just gonna think about me. Have a good evening. Good night, y'all.